So breaking news, folks, I had created this video for you and then I was notified that a Minnesota lawmaker and her husband were killed in what looks like gang-related murder by someone dressed as a police officer, someone impersonating a police officer. This was a Target event. They found stacks of No Kings protest in the vehicle that was related to this shooting. Folks, listen to me. Had you been part of our Zoom last night, you'd have heard about all this that was planned for America.
That people will be hurt by that vote. And we worked very hard to try to get a budget deal that wouldn't include that provision.
DFL Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman emotional following the House's adjournment from a special session Monday. Hortman was the lone DFL lawmaker to cast a vote to cut Minnesota Care access for undocumented immigrants. It's a move she made with a heavy heart.
I did what leaders do. I stepped up and I got the job done for the people of Minnesota.
The bill was deeply unpopular with members of the DFL caucus. Members have repeatedly expressed frustration that the bill was part of a compromise, one that would ensure the necessary GOP votes to pass the rest of the state budget.
We are tremendously disappointed and gut-wrenched at this decision, at this compromise that compromises our communities that are most vulnerable.
Hortman knows she let down her own caucus members with the vote.
They're right to be mad at me. I think some of them are pretty angry. I think that their job was to make folks who voted for that bill feel like crap.
Militarized, insane leftist people were more than angry. They murdered her. Whatever you can send whatever you can. Put your email in the memo, but please sign up for our newsletter. Please start Zooming with us because this is going to continue to get worse. America, you're going to have to make it make sense to us simple folk out here just living our lives, working on the farm today instead of protesting in the United States. So Louisiana passed a bill. You heard me correct. Louisiana followed suit with Texas, Florida, and Oklahoma. You cannot protest in the middle of a highway. You can't do it. You can't get a mob of people surrounding innocent people in their vehicles just going to work, just going to a doctor's appointment, trying to get groceries, maybe taking their child to a birthday party. You don't have the right. And oh my gosh, have the liberals lost their minds? They've been told no, bad boy, no, bad girl. You can't run around somebody's car, jumping on top of it, screaming at them, banging on their windows, attempting to pull them out of their vehicle, which by Louisiana law is an extension of your own home. So Louisiana Republicans have come up with this. And oh my gosh, have we got the victim Olympics started in Louisiana? Let me show you what I mean.
To make this make sense. As we applaud the last-minute efforts on yesterday that led to the defeat of the anti-DEI bill, some far right-leaning Republicans thought it was okay to do this. The far right-leaning Freedom Caucus of Louisiana put out a statement. And inside of this statement, it said that citizens across Louisiana have the right to use their vehicles to maul down, kick, hurt, and even kill people who are rightfully protesting using their constitutional right. This type of rhetoric not only sends a dangerous precedent across our entire state, but it is not the type of language that should be coming from people who are elected officials inside of the state of Louisiana. We've seen these types of effects that have happened in the past. Let's take Charlottesville. A few years ago, someone drove through a crowd of people who were peacefully protesting and someone died. Now we have Republicans inside of our state saying it is okay and they have a legal right to run over people who may be blocking roadways but who may be protesting peacefully. This is not what we need inside of our state.
Now, I understand Louisiana. We're one of those states that's partial Democrat, partial Republican. But are you really that ignorant? Are you really that brain dead, the state of Louisiana, that you think it's okay to block roadways? Do you not understand what sidewalks are for? I mean, were you not raised the way I was raised when there were tractors and four-wheelers and trucks moving around with trailers? Your parents told you to get the hell out of the way because the bigger object has the right of way? I mean, are you just so coddled in your simplicity and your victimhood that you honestly believe that you have more rights than the people in the vehicles that are legally moving in the area that they are supposed to be in? Because see, this is how it works. Roads are created for vehicles. Roads are created so that people can move amongst places. We can go from point A to point B on a legal highway that we pay taxes for. But then you with your signs, you with your attitude, you with your problems decided that whatever you're protesting this week, be it cute winter boots, red lipstick, blue bracelet, Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, trans activists, Palestinian free me now, whatever it is that you think deserves all the attention, you think you have a right to block cars. Let me show you why it's a bad idea. Now, that was a Hispanic woman being surrounded by brown and black people. She had children in the car. They're jumping on her car. Now, see, in a Democrat-led state, indoor city, you can get away with that. But in a Republican-led state or city, you cannot. You cannot. We're not going to allow you to harass people. Do you have a right to protest? Absolutely. On sidewalks that were created for feet. Now, if you're too stupid or brainwashed to understand that, then I hope that your family took out a life insurance policy on you. And I do truly mean that. Because someday soon, you're all going to realize that the law-abiding American citizens that pay taxes and go to work and use those roads that you are blocking up with your ignorance, those weren't made for you, they were made for us.
But I have a kid. If I don't, and these people are having their children taken and their parents. What about my kids? If I take their job today, then what happens to my kids? I can't help you. But you can if you could just move out the way. You're not going to. How is this a peaceful protest if there's nothing to do? No, it's not.
How do y'all as white people feel about stopping a black woman from going to work?
Oh no, not work. I care so much.
So you don't care about stopping black people from going to work?
Look at this line that you guys are causing. I'm not causing no problems. I'm not trying to. We're just trying to leave.
She clearly stated she had children, that she needed to get somewhere, that she needed to get to work. They mocked her. When she said, "This, how is this a peaceful protest?" they laughed at her. When she said, "You need to move, we can't get out of here," this is a hostage situation. This is what liberals do. They hold you hostage against your will. That, my friend, is breaking constitutional rights. Folks, let me tell you something. You may honestly believe that the rhetoric coming from the right is so wrong to uphold the laws of the country that you're just crying about the Constitution. But most of you have never read the Constitution. Now, when somebody is here, say an illegal immigrant, and they break the law, we put them through the court system and they get their due process. But when you are removing people that don't belong here, you don't really need to go through the court system, and you're fixing to find that out. All I can tell you is there's some bad stuff going down across the United States today. There have been whispers of sleeper cells waking up. There have been videos and pictures of parasites found in water. There are concerns that things are going to go off wrong. Now, some of you may be out there honestly believing that what you're protesting for is the right thing. And God bless you, because it is your right given to you underneath the Constitution of the United States and by God. But do understand this. You do not have a right to destroy property, to hurl bricks, to surround people's cars and terrorize them. That in no way is peaceful. And if you, again, are too ignorant to understand that, that's just on you. But I tell you what is a good equalizer. That, my friend, will educate you. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to support our channel, because YouTube demonetized us, because there's a protected class of people in the United States that supposedly my content is harmful to. So I need more patriots to hop in the boat with us. Even if you just want to send $1, look in the top of comments. God bless you guys. Stay safe out there.